Andy, starting off by looking back at Saturday's game away to Oldham, you gave a lot of players that maybe hadn't been in the side for a couple of weeks a chance, and it's fair to say that they didn't disappoint.
Yeah, I don't know if it was so much to give them a chance. It was needs must. I mean, we've like you say, we've got one or two injuries that we've got to look after, and it was how we had to play the team. That was the best team we could really put out, and they did okay. Yeah, they did really well. I thought it was a good performance. At a really bouncing Oldham football club, and it was nice to just make sure we come out of there with our noses clean and still sort of like on this unbeaten run.
I was going to say, on the face of it, we were already in the playoffs. The game didn't matter as much, but there was the record points total at stake, which you achieved, and also, like you say, keep the unbeaten run going.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any footballer that would ever think a game isn't important, you know. And I've never known any player to go out there and play not to try and win it. And like I say, the atmosphere was really good at Oldham. They was in a bit of a party mood. They've had a good run of late, and I felt that we did well on the day, albeit that Cookie made some good saves. And like you said, there's one or two players that hadn't played as much, but we had to play them. So thankfully, we didn't have to go there like we probably all predicted and get a win. We'd done that work earlier, and it was more about the performance from the lads.
The first season you came in, we had a brilliant run towards the end of the season and reached the playoffs. It feels very similar this time around, on a good run of form, and here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, I'm immensely proud, really. I've been in charge of this football club for, I think, 2.5 years, and we've managed to get playoffs. We've won the trophy, and we're back in the playoffs. Which is great, but we haven't achieved nothing, so we've got to make sure that we try to progress now and then try get to the next game, which is our first target, and obviously with the end goal of trying to get in the league and be the first sort of group of players and management staff that have got this club into the league. But first things first, we've got a really difficult game away to Woking, so that's what we will be concentrating on.
I was just going to say, that result on Saturday coupled with results elsewhere meant it was Woking away in the playoffs. A tough side. We've had a great season.
They're a very good side. I mean, look, we won't underestimate Woking. They're a very good team. They've got bags of energy. They've got goals in them, and they're well organised and well drilled. And like we all know, Woking's a difficult place to go. But that said, it's knockout football now, and I think it's whoever takes their chances on the night, and whoever doesn't sort of freeze on the stage, really. And I think we've prepared properly. We've got pretty much what we've got as a team, and I don't think it's no point worrying about it. We've got a good squad, so if people are not fit, we're going to have to patch them up and put people in there that put performances in.
The excitement around the building and around the fan base and the community in general is palpable, isn't it? It's great to be around.
Yeah, it's been lovely. I mean, it's been a nice week. We've had some lovely messages, but I think it's very important that we don't just we sort of do what we do best and we block out the noise. I don't want anyone in my camp thinking that this is enough. So we've blocked out the noise. We've put our heads down. We've just got on with our work. And now we're here, so I'm sure Woking will be saying the same their end. So we're up for a decent game, and hopefully a result that goes Bromley's way.
Ticket sales going quickly. Supporters coach sold out within an hour. It's going to be some atmosphere tomorrow. Yeah,
I mean, didn't expect our Bromley fans not to turn out all the time. When we need them, they show up in their numbers. So it'd be nice to go to Woking and have a section of the crowd that's probably more than we normally have there. I'm sure Woking will have their quota, and like I say, it's all teed up for a really good playoff eliminator. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
Andy, we're looking forward to it too. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.